current shop events. So obviously with our to go with our podcast, we made a podcast room
that we're recording in,
which also doubles
as our media room.
Our media room, because they put in a green screen. So we tore out a bunch of like metal shelves and stuff. That was fun.
I broke a lot of stuff.
We broke
way.
a lot of stuff
in a good way though.
We had to get it out of the room. It was stuck in here. There might have been some horrible dust storms just all around. There was dust up my nose for a week.
It was disgusting.
It was. I'd sneeze and it would just be like, oh, what's that?
It was a lot of fun. Then the next meeting we went and installed the carpet, like nice new carpet.
Yeah.
In hindsight, we should have done the carpet last, not before we did the walls.
Yeah, but we had the carpet before everything else. Thanks to our amazing sponsor, Magna Dry. Ran by Bruce Poland. He
he's so nice.
He is. He's a great sponsor. He's a great mentor. But he gave us this amazing carpet we are on.
And then we glued a bunch of foam sound pads to the walls.
Yeah.
And the
All
ceiling.
that, we
and
got
the door.
Ceiling was a bit of a pain in the butt to do.
Yeah, I did that, so I get to say it was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but I was also pretty afraid because I'm short and I'm afraid of heights a little bit.
I'm afraid of heights too.
I'm afraid of just like
ladders.
Falling. Yeah.
Yeah, the glue was like spray, so spraying that like on the ceiling and then sticking pads on is definitely a challenge. Not the easiest thing.
But it was worth the effort.
But it was worth the effort because it looks super nice in here and it sounds super nice in here and all the walls are really soft.
But the spray glue did smell horrible.
So like what else did we do in this podcast? We got the main parts, but like we had.
We made the sign.
Oh yeah, we made a sign that says.
That says don't go to the door when we're recording. That says don't go to the door.
Why do you? So for our shop, we made a sign that says. What was the Diego?
It's a 404 on air. It's backlit with blue LED lights, and it has a paper bag in between the plastic part where the letters and everything is, and the light itself, so that it's brighter.
Just saying a paper bag makes it sound really janky, but it looks really nice.
It looks amazing.
It helps it.
It'll be on our social media.
One of our mentors like helped out with the wiring and soldering, which was a lot of fun, and it just ended up being like looking really cool, and it's like one of the most proud pieces ever to like make.
And Frank. What was the sign made for? Not just the podcast, but what specifically was it made for?
When we turn the sign on, that means people aren't supposed to come in this room. No one has listened to that so far.
Yeah, some people just ignore it. Some people just not.
Eventually,
some people just don't see the sign.
Yeah, some people just open the door.
It's bright, it's blue, and it's about like 2 feet
It's
big.
the entire window on our door.
I think us frosting the window doesn't really help either.
I know.
I don't care. There's a sign there.
Yeah, we frosted
we frosted our window. The window doesn't look great. The frosting was fun though, and the frosting made it look slightly better.
Yeah.
But then we put a sign behind it, so you can't really see it that good.
You can see it perfectly fine.
You can see
it from across the room.
It's not like...
From across, or like... What is it, like a 70-foot shot?
Room, but it's still in 480p.
It doesn't matter. The closer you get to it, it looks better. So, how long did it take to make Diego?
From what I can remember, it probably took like 6 meetings in general.
I think it was less than 6.
It was probably less.
Well, like, I had to take it home personally to staple it.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't have the...
Yeah, because we didn't have the right staple gun to use, so I had to, like, take it home and go do it myself. So.
It's pretty impressive, because we made it from literally scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was, like, the one that made the idea to make an on-air, or, like, do an on-air sign. And, like, first I wanted to make it, then I was like, maybe we should buy a sign. So we checked on, like, online. We found, like... kind of some sketchy stuff, I'll say. and then like we just decided, hey, we're just gonna make this ourselves, and
it feels a lot better.
Yeah, it turned out great. It was really cool.
It looks really good, and
will function eventually.
Everybody has that. Yeah, eventually people will listen to it. But everybody has that experience now, or not everybody, but everybody who worked on the sign has the experience. And when they look at the sign, they'll always be like, man, I feel great. That looks amazing. I was part of that,
Mhm.
I put
which
my
is the whole
soul
point
in it.
to our robotics team.
Yeah.
All right, other things, other current events about the shop.
We got a fridge.
We got a fridge. It was horrible to clean out. The school gave
Oh my god,
The
it
middle
smelled
school.
so disgusting.
the middle school gave it to us, and we took about 2 or 3 meetings cleaning it out.
It's from like the 70s, and it's really ugly eggshell yellowish kind of color.
Yeah, but it kind of I like.
It looks nice now that
Yeah.
it's not disgusting, but like.
But we're grateful.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we're grateful.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
love it. We fill it with soda and like leftovers. So if you're hungry, we got like
Leftovers from all of our, mainly our
Pizza.
Saturdays. We have not mentors.
And mostly food supplied from our sponsors.
We have
too.
sponsors
Yeah.
that bring in food for us to eat lunch.
Yeah.
We've had Marco's supplied lunch today and has supplied it like 3 times.
It's
So good.
Yeah, spicy food, guys.
Then we've had Buffalo Wild Wings supply our lunch.
That was my first time eating Buffalo Wild Wings.
Same.
Yeah, it was really
It
good.
was decent. It was decent
I
food.
was gonna say I was.
It was very decent food. And that's pretty much it for our sponsors bringing in food so far. Other than, I think, did we have Jersey Giants this year?
We've had Jersey Giant way early in the year. We're gonna have them again.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jersey Giant at the competitions.
I love Jersey Giants, dude.
It's good food.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Marcos gave us like extra hot pizza considering it's like 10 degrees outside. Because like I took a bite and it was like hot and I was like, what?
Yeah, they have those insulated bags and they're amazing.
Mhm.
Moving on, what else have we done to the shop? We're building our field for this year's competition. It looks pretty great.
It's almost done, isn't
It's
it?
Yeah, it's
it
almost
is.
done. We have the.
And we're getting carpet for it this time. Last year we didn't have carpet.
We're making. So we're not making like the entire field. We're making half of the field.
The half we play on.
Yeah, the half we play on, of course. So we're making the rocket, the play field, and then the what's it called? The
Driver station.
Yeah, driver station. And yeah, we just figured out the like the measurements for the driver station today.
Yeah, we found that on Reddit
From 4 years ago.
from 4
From
years
4
ago.
Oh my god. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The thing is like Tim showed me the year that it released, and I was like, I don't know if this is updated. Like I don't know.
But
if
they
this
just
is
kept
right.
it the same.
I was looking at
apparently,
it.
Yeah, apparently it's kept the
That's
same.
pretty cool.
I was
Yeah.
looking at it like I don't. Looking over the years, it doesn't look like the driver station has changed much because you need you need enough space for 3 teams to look across the field and drive their robots, which it's pretty much the same length.
Are they gonna like put some drapes or like in the driver's
for the
station?
sandstorm?
Yeah, for the
Oh, yeah, they have it.
sandstorm quote,
You mean are we or
yeah.
I
Probably.
don't know.
Probably.
I imagine we would.
Actually, I think I saw.
You
I think
try-
I saw them like test it out.
You tried to
Yeah.
find one, and somehow the screen was just like covered in rust. I don't know how that even
How
worked.
Well,
did
the
that
sandstorm
happen?
happened.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Oh no.
But yeah,
You can just have them close their eyes, it's fine. You don't need a curtain.
Don't cheat. Just close your eyes.
No one cheat, guys. No peeking.
Or more like just not peek at all because we need to test out the camera thing too for the robot.
I mean, I'll just stare at the the computer the entire time. I've done it before. Jacob last year at mainly during Worlds, a little bit at States, we put a webcam on our robot,
Yeah.
and Jacob wanted me to get used to watching the webcam so I could drive across the field where I couldn't really see from
Where
the
was
driver's
the
station.
webcam like placed?
It was placed basically at the top of our
On the arm?
not really I don't know what it's called. It was basically placed at the top of the tower we basically had on our robot. It was kind of a tower-ish that held up the arm, and it worked pretty well, except it took a while to get used to. And then we made a, what was it, 3D printed mount for our webcam, and it broke after.
That's what 3D
After the
printing
season.
things do.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Those things break pretty easy.
3D printers, everyone's like, they're so cool.
They are really cool.
They're really cool, but
I
like a lot of
love
the
them,
things they
dude.
churn out can be garbage.
If I
they're not
had
designed
if
well.
I had an
Don't make
unlimited
them
amount
right.
of money, I'd probably buy one and just like use it all day.
What would you make?
All sorts of things.
Like
maybe,
what?
like maybe 3D print like an Iron Man like helmet, for example. You know,
that.
I saw that in
You
the
need a-
engineering room in the
You need
like
a
the old one.
big printer for that though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they have like the ones that are like
outsourced
kind of
it.
small. They did.
Yeah, they outsourced.
I was
it.
gonna say that would have to be like.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And then other stuff we have over the last couple months, before the build season, we started making a computer lab for our CAD to work in.
And programming.
And it's been going pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty great.
It's pretty nice. I'm a little upset. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but apparently they were gonna be like their own rooms.
Yeah, they're supposed to
they're
build
gonna be,
around
like,
walls or
completely
something.
shut off from the shop.
They said they were gonna do
They're
that
gonna-
next year.
Yeah,
I know everything happens when we leave.
I know it's
just for the viewers to know, 4 of us in here are seniors.
yeah.
So we're pretty upset that we're leaving this year.
And everything's gonna get cooler next year.
Yeah, so this podcast will sound a lot better when we have like 1,000 other things to add to it. But yeah. Oh, shout out to our man Adam. He's our sound guy. He hasn't been talking because that's pretty much what he does. I just dropped my friend's phone.
Thanks a lot.
But just wanted to mention Adam in this. All right. We've talked about a lot of these things already.
Yeah.
It's always sad endings, but there'll always be another. So, this is Error404.podcast signing off. Tune in probably next Saturday for another
Do
episode.
we get to say bye?
Everybody say bye.
Bye!
See ya.
Avitasen.
Howdy.